lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video. Today's video, we got the official best multi-position defender build in NBA 2K20. Like I said in yesterday's video, I told you guys I was going to drop this video today. You know I got to keep my promise. But this build's very good. We're just going to talk about it first. As you guys know by the name multi-position defender, that pretty much means that it can guard any position at all. It can guard centers, power forwards, small forwards, point guards, and shooting guards. Any position, that's what it means, multi-position defender. No, most of you guys probably already knew that, but I just want to clarify that. The name's godlike, and of course, the name, it can actually guard pretty much every position. This is one of the best lockdown defender builds. Now with this build, I know you can make it a shooting guard, and you can even make this build a power forward, but I feel the small forward version is the best version because small forward at 6'9", you can keep up with the centers, and you can keep up with the guards. At power forward, it might not be bad, but the only thing you're losing at power forward is you're not going to be able to get lockdown defender takeover, that's a big thing. And shooting guard, I feel like that's too small to be considered a multi-position defender because 6'7", I don't feel like you're going to have a chance to get 7'3" centers, but at 6'9", you're going to have a good chance. Now, skill breakdown for this build, it's pretty obvious. You're going to have to go all defensive, so make sure you guys do that for when you're making this build, of course. Now, physical profile, I do recommend picking balance just because, like a multi-position defender, you're good at everything. You have good speed. You're going to have good strength to match up with the centers and good acceleration, to help you move faster and stuff like that. But you have good speed, good strength. This is the best pie chart for you, I'm telling you. Make sure you guys pick this physical profile, definitely. This one's one of the best because you have good strength and your speed's still good. The other ones, you're going to be lacking in some category, but this one, you're pretty much balanced in everything. Now, stats, it took me a minute to do this. Make sure you guys copy it just like this. I'm pretty sure I maxed out my close shot. I maxed out close shot, I maxed out driving layup, and here's the key thing. After we do this, you cannot max your driving dunk out. I know it maxed out at 87, but you have to put your driving dunk to an 85. If you put it any higher than 85, it's going to say you're a two-way finisher, which you guys do not want that, obviously. You guys want the multi-position defender. Make sure you guys put your driving dunk to an 85, no higher, or else it's going to say two-way finisher. Now, standing dunk, you're going to max that out. And I think I put post hook up a little bit. I put that to a 45 just so you get some extra finishing badges. Now this build's not going to be able to shoot, so don't upgrade shooting. With this build, we're going to max out pass accuracy. We're not going to touch ball handling. We're going to max out post move as well. And the reason why we're not touching ball handling, if you max out ball handling, it's not going to say you're a multi-position defender. So just make sure you guys keep that aware. You're not going to be a multi-position defender if you upgrade your ball handling. Now defense, I maxed out pretty much every defensive stat, if I'm not mistaken. I maxed out pretty much every defensive stat. Perimeter defense, lateral quickness. So you guys are going to get 30 total defensive badges. Like I said, of course, you got to have the most defensive badges. You're going to be able to lock up anybody on the court. This build's really like that. It's a demigod. You guys see block. Rebounding, like I said, you're going to be able to rebound over the centers, and you're going to have really high vertical, so you're going to be, you're going to be snagging out there. Now here go the badges for this build. You guys see we got 13 finishing, 1 shooting, 2 playmaking, and 30 defensive rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 46 total badges. That's a lot of badges for this build. Like I said, it's not going to be able to shoot. Playmaking's not really there. It's more of a defender, and also it's pretty athletic, like I said, but you can't max out your driving dunk, or else it's going to say you're a two-way finisher. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Now, body shape, don't matter. Personal preference. I just like the build. I know I always say that, but I just like the built body style, definitely. Now, height, this build, you can't go any shorter than 6'9" because it's going to say you're a two-way finisher. Same thing, your driving dunk's too high if you go like 6'8" or 6'7", so it's going to say you're a two-way finisher. At 6'9", it's not going to say two-way, it's going to say you're a multi-position defender, which if you clicked on this video, obviously you want that. And 6'9" is the best height. Look at your speed, 75 speed, 74 vertical, 70 acceleration, 88 strength. Those are great stats. You're going to be able to keep up with the guards and the centers. 6'9" is just the best height in my opinion. Make sure you guys do that. And you guys can also see at 6'9", you have an 81 driving dunk. Whenever you hit 99, you're going to be able to get contact dunks because you get like a +4 to all your attributes. Now weight, I would go maxed weight with this, but I don't want the acceleration to drop too much. So I'm going to put the weight to 230 pounds, but you guys can see right here, I'm just trying to see. 233 pounds is the absolute highest you can do with this build, but 233 is kind of an odd number. I'd rather put the weight to 230 instead of 233. That's just me because it's kind of an odd number. But you guys see at 230 pounds, whenever I take it down to 230 pounds, we're going to have a 70 acceleration, 90 strength, 73 vertical. So like I said, I don't want that acceleration to go in the 60s. Now wingspan, not even a question. You're going to want to max it out. for that better defense and stuff like that. You guys see here is what your stats are: 75 speed, 70 acceleration, 73 vertical, and 88 strength. That strength is gonna help you match up against centers. Plus, you're really fast with this build. You're gonna be able to guard anybody. That's why it's called a multi-position defender, of course. And picking that balanced physical profile just comes more true to his name. Now, takeover, it's either lockdown or glass. I don't see why you would pick glass cleaner with this build, to be honest with you. I mean, it's there for those of you guys that want to choose it, but lockdown's obviously the better option. It's gonna help you play so much better defense, so make sure you guys pick that. And you guys can see, as promised, you have built a multi-position defender similar to Shawn Marion, Jonathan Isaac, and Jimmy Butler. Now, this is a pretty good build. That name right there is just godlike. Multi-position defender. You don't really see this build too often. It's a rare build. If you guys are still watching, man, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe for more godlike build videos like this. But like I do in every single one of my videos, we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build. You're gonna have to put some good badges on. I'm gonna tell you all the good badges, the defensive badges, all that type of stuff for this build. So we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna put this to 99 overall real quick. Now, finishing badges, we're gonna start off with that. We get a total of 13 finishing badges. Now, with this build, you're gonna want contact finisher because you have a really high driving dunk. As you can see right here, we have an 81 driving dunk, and when you hit 99, you get a +4 to all your attributes. You're gonna have an 85 driving dunk, so you're gonna be able to get all the contact dunks. So it's gonna be godlike. Definitely want to have that gold contact finisher on there. I would recommend doing Lob City finisher as well, because you're definitely going to be catching alley-oops with this build. Trust me, people are going to be throwing you alley-oops. It's going to help you out so much. I also do recommend the Giant Slayer badge, because you are only 6'9". It's going to help you out going up on 7'3" center. Slithery finisher when you're driving to the hoop. Giant Slayer, like I said. And another badge, you could either do fancy footwork or consistent finisher. That's really up to you, in my opinion, but I'm gonna say just do consistent finisher. I feel like that's probably the better badge that you're gonna want for this build. Make sure you guys do that. Now, shooting badges for this build, I would recommend just throwing on slippery off ball, because we didn't upgrade shooting whatsoever. So this is just gonna help you move faster off the ball. Might as well just throw it on. 2 playmaking badges. Now, if you're a threes player, I would just throw on break starter or like downhill or something like that. One of those 2 badges, really up to you. You guys can see. But if you're a twos player, you don't need none of those badges. I would recommend just throwing on either quick first step or like unpluckable. Either of those 2 badges, you only get 2 playmaking badges. Quick first step, I probably just do quick first step. That's a great badge, definitely a great badge. There's other good badges. Even bailout's a pretty good badge. You can even do something like this. The combinations are endless. I'm just giving you guys a few good combinations, but you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do. Now, here's the main thing, the defensive badges, of course. Now, you get a total of 30 of them. Definitely throw on Hall of Fame clamps so you can stick to them perimeter players. There's a lot of good options. We're going to get straight into it. Now, I do also recommend throwing on Intimidator. That badge is just great within itself. Everybody knows that's a very overpowered badge. You're going to want Brick Wall. With this build, I feel like you're going to be setting screens. If you're not setting screens, don't put the badge on. But if you are, obviously, you're going to need the badge. Also, you're going to want, I would do post move lockdown, because if you want to be guarding every single player, you're going to need this badge to help you play defense on post scores, post move lockdown. If you don't have this badge on, you're just going to get murdered by them 7'3" post scores. Moving truck, also put this badge on. It's going to help it so people can't back you down as easily. That's a great combination right there. I do recommend Rim Protector Hall of Fame as well. In these last 2 badges, I decided to throw it on Pogo Stick. That's just a great badge, but I actually changed it up. I have 2 badges left, but I decided to take down Moving Truck and actually put that on silver, or gold I meant. And if you're playing threes, make sure you put Chase on Artist and Hall of Fame. That's a great badge for threes, but if you're not playing threes, you don't need that badge, so don't waste upgrades on it. But twos players, man, I recommend putting that gold Moving Truck and gold Pogo Stick. You guys see right here, gold Moving Truck. You already got post move lockdown Hall of Fame. Trust me, that's gonna be good enough. And Pogo Stick's just gonna help you out getting contests whenever people try to drop step you and stuff. You need to jump up and down. It's gonna be hard for them to make that standing layup. Now, that's just what I recommend. Some other badges you could probably throw on if you don't like these combination. I would probably put on maybe Defensive Leader. That's a really good badge as well. Probably even, Interceptor. That's a good badge. Either of those 2 badges. The other ones aren't really, gonna help you out too much. But that's pretty much it. That's the multi-position defender build of NBA 2K20. I showed you guys the badges, how to make the build, all that type of stuff. If you guys did enjoy, you guys watched the whole video, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys like the video so other people can see this video. Let me know what you guys thought about this build in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys also want to see. For any other upcoming videos, if you have any other video ideas for me, please let me know. If you guys want some more top 3 build videos, I'll try to put something together for you guys. But anyways, man, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, clutch out.
I know it hurts. I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.